So good day traders. I am your coach for today. Today's topic is all about the candlestick formation. A candlestick formation or the candlestick pattern. Alright. So sorry. Kung familiar kayo sa mga candlestick pattern guys. Isa 'yun sa mga paborito na mga confirmation ng mga traders on how to enter the market. So, yung iba kapag ka nakakita na ng ganong klaseng pattern, yung iba is hindi na atubili na mag-enter sa market. So, these are the list sa mga guys, mga paborito ko ng mga ng mga candlestick pattern sa market. So, isa rin to sa mga mga confirmation candles na mag-short ako or magbabuys sa market. So, alright. Explain ko lang kung ano ito number one, the engulfing candle, the momentum candle, the doji candle, multiple candlestick, and the tweezer top or tweezer bottom na mga candlestick. So, number one is the engulfing candle. Alright? So, ano nga ba yung engulfing candle? So, example ng isang engulfing candle, guys, number one is, let's say for example, we have a bullish engulfing. So, bullish engulfing candle. So, when we say bullish, yung market is going up. Alright? So, yung bullish engulfing candle, example nito guys, kung makakita kayo ng ganito sa market, pwede kayong mag-enter ng trade. Let's say for example, we have this candle right here. Ayan. And then, followed by another big candle. Alright. So, this is an example of a bullish engulfing candle. So, let's say for example, gagawin ko itong white kasi white yung nasa chart ko. And then, gawin natin itong blue. Okay, ganyan. So, yung explanation nito guys, this candle right here is smaller than the second candle. Alright? The second candle is larger than the previous one. So, meaning by engulf, the first candle engulfs the second candle. So, dapat mas malaki yung second candle natin guys kaysa sa first candle. Okay? So, let's say for example dito sa chart natin. Let's hop onto 1 hour candle. Okay? So, hanap tayo ng isang good example ng isang bullish engulfing candle. Okay? So, let's say for example, within this graph guys, we have a good trend line. Alright? Meron tayong uptrend. Yan. Meron tayong healthy uptrend na trend line. So, what is a bullish engulfing candle? Dapat yung first candle is maliit kesa sa second candle. So, kung makakita tayo ng ganitong example ng candle guys, pwede tayong mag-entry sa market. So, yung trend line natin is going up. We have a uptrend daw guys. And then, kapag meron tayong makita na engulfing candle, pwede daw tayong mag-entry sa market. Okay, maghahanap tayo ng engulfing candle within the range of the trend line. So, we have this point right here, right here, right here. Okay, ito hindi to siya magiging kasi hindi siya tumama sa trend line. So, dito, may nakita ba tayong isang engulfing candle? Okay, wala. Alright. So, let's skip that one. Hindi tayo magte-trade dyan. Dito na area guys, na top yung trend line natin, may nakita ba tayong isang engulfing na candle? Dapat daw yung first candle is maliit kaysa sa second. Alright, so makikita natin hindi siya pasok sa criteria kasi hindi malaki yung second candle. Okay, mas malaki ito kaysa dito. So next one is dito. Okay, isa ba itong engulfing guys? Kasi ito guys, maliit and then ito malaki. Isa ba siya sa bullish engulfing candle? Alright, so we have one right here. May nakita tayong isang magandang bullish engulfing candle. Okay, pwede na tayong mag-trade kapag ka may nakakita tayong ganoong bullish engulfing candle. Alright, so pwede tayong mag long position. Alright, so kung makikita nyo guys, once this candlestick formation appears, pwede tayong mag-trade ng uptrend followed by this trend line. Sa mga trend line lang ito maghahanap ng mga candlestick formation guys. Alright? So, kung makikita nyo guys, umapir ito, nag-trade tayo dito, and then, what happens to the market? Tumaas. Alright? So, we have now a one win. Okay? So, yan yung example ng isang bullish engulfing candle. Okay, guys? So, next example is also the engulfing candle. Delete ko lang to. Okay. So, next is kung ito ay bullish engulfing, ano naman yung opposite ng bullish, guys? We have bearish. Okay, bearish engulfing. Engulfing candle. So, ano nga ba ang example ng isang bearish engulfing candle, guys? So, opposite lang ng bullish. Dapat, meron tayong isang, yan, maliit na candle followed by isang malaking candle na opposite. Okay? So, dapat, kasi bearish yung market. Ano nga ba yung market kapag ka bearish? Dapat pababa yung market. Okay? So, kapag ka may nakita tayong ganitong pattern, guys, so we will enter short or we will sell on the market. So, dapat the first candle is maliit kesa sa second candle. Dapat malaki yung second candle. Okay? We will enter short in the market. Okay, guys? So, hanap tayo ng magandang example. So, kung makikita natin dito, we have a downtrend. So, dapat meron tayong downtrend. Yan. Okay? Gagawin ko itong kulay red kasi downtrend. Okay? So, within the trend daw guys, dapat maghahanap tayo ng isang bearish engulfing candle. Okay? This is, dapat ma-top niya yung trend line. Kapag ka na-top yung trend line natin guys, dun tayo maghahanap ng candlestick formation to trade in the market. Okay? So, let's say for example, within this area right here, dito na part guys, may nakita ba tayong ganitong pattern? This one. Meron ba tayong bearish engulfing pattern within this area? Dito? So, wala. Okay? So, hindi tayo magte-trade this particular area right here. Okay? So, next one is this right here. Meron ba tayong nakikita na maliit daw ito and then this one is dapat malaki. Okay? So, the second right here, may nakita ba tayong ganun guys? Okay, so meron tayong nakitang isang bearish engulfing pattern. Okay, dapat daw ito is maliit kesa dito. Okay, so kung makikita natin meron tayong isang magandang bearish engulfing pattern, we will enter short in the market or magsisell daw tayo sa market. So, anong ginawa ng market guys? So, kung makikita natin, nirespect niya yung trend line plus we have a candlestick pattern na bearish. So, binaba niya yung market. And then, this is a one-win situation for our trade. Okay? So, next one. So, makikita natin guys, meron ba tayong nakikitang magandang bearish engulfing dito sa second part ng ating trend line? Third part pala, sorry. This one right here. Meron ba tayong nakikita? Okay, so kung makikita nyo guys, isa itong magandang bearish engulfing candle. Okay, this one right here, maliit ito. And then this white candle right here is napaka laki. Okay, so we can enter our trade within this area right here. Okay, stop loss natin dyan. And then, okay, so yan yung magandang part ng ating candlestick formation right there. Okay, so may we have now a two wins. This is a two-win situation in our side. And then kung makikita natin dito na area, meron ba tayong magandang candlestick pattern? So, wala. Hindi tayo magte-trade dyan sa part na yan. Okay, so that is the explanation on the engulfing patterns, the bullish and the bearish engulfing candle. Okay, so meron na tayong magandang confluences guys. Meron na tayong mga checklist kung paano tayo magte-trade sa market. Okay. So that is for the engulfing pattern. Next is the momentum candle. So momentum candle guys, isa din yan sa mga paborito ko na candlestick pattern. So effective yung momentum candle guys sa mga sideways movement or the consolidation phase of the market. So, ano nga ba yung sideways movement yung sinasabi ko? Dapat yung market is printing side by side. Okay? Or the market is making a consolidation phase. Alright? So, kung makikita nyo dito guys, sa let's say for example in the 1 hour candle. Yan. Yan. Kung makikita nyo, the market is printing side by side. Okay? We have now a, okay? Alright. So, tingnan natin kung gaano siya ka-effective. Okay? So, within that range right there, meron tayong makikita na, yan. Okay? Okay. The market is in the consolidation phase. And then, merong nagpakitang isang momentum candle. So, ang isang momentum candle guys is isang buong candle na napaka-tibay, yung napakalaki guys, kung makikita nyo ito. This one right here is a bearish candle. Isa siyang malaking sell, selling pressure. Okay? So kung makikita nyo, napakalaki niya guys. Walang ano, kung makikita nyo dito na 'di ba, masyadong maliit lang yung mga candles and then nagpakita ito isang malaking selling pressure. Pwede tayong mag-entry after that candle was formed. Okay? So stop loss natin diyan and then pwede nating i-target yung baba. Alright? So kung makikita nyo guys, we have now a one win one. All right. We have a one-win situation in this candle right here. Kung makikita nyo dyan sa 15 minutes, yan. Isa siyang malaking momentum candle. Okay? So, isa rin to sa mga malalaking momentum candle. Yan. Kung makikita nyo, we have a consolidation phase. Okay? And then, nagpakita ng isang malaking bearish candle. Okay, we can now target that right there. And then we can now have a one win situation. Alright, so yan yung isang momentum candle guys. So from the word momentum, isa siyang napaka-laking candle after the consolidation phase of the market. Okay, so next one, maghanap tayo ng isang example ng isang momentum candle. Okay? So kung makikita nyo guys, meron din tayong momentum candle dito. Yan. Yan. Kita nyo to guys. Yan. Isa yan sa momentum candles na yung market is going down. Okay? Kapag ka natapos itong isang candle na to, pwede tayong mag-take ng trade and then we can target the liquidity below. Alright? So, ayan. Meron na tayong dalawang win situation. Alright. So, that's it for the momentum candle. Tingnan natin kung may makikita tayong momentum candle sa taas. Okay? Tingnan natin sa 15-minute time frame. Gusto kong makakita ng isang magandang momentum candle sa taas. Alright? Yan. Pwede rin ito. Isa rin to sa mga momentum candles. So wala siyang masyadong fancy thing about momentum candle guys. Isa lang talaga siyang malaking impulsive move sa market. Isa siyang one of a kind kapag kung makikita nyo guys, the market is printing money side by side. Alright? So, nagpakita ng isang malaking momentum candle which is this one. Ayan. Alright? Isa siyang malaking momentum candle. Pwede tayong mag-trade ng buys or short position after that candle was formed and then target natin yung mga liquidity sa taas. So, kung makikita nyo, gaano siya ka-effective after the consolidation, we have now a winning streak. Okay? That's all for the momentum candle. Madali lang siyang i-trade, guys. After the sideways or the consolidation phase, kung makita kayo ng isang malaking movement, down or up, pwede nyo yung i-trade sa market. Next is the doji candle. So, example of a doji candle, guys, is this right here. Ayan, isa, dalawa. Ayan. Kung makikita nyo guys, isa itong doji candle na wala siyang body, wala tayong makikita na body. Unlike this one right here. Ayan. Ayan. So, ito guys, isa itong ah, bearish na candlestick. Ito naman is, kung makikita nyo, wala siyang body. Or parang cross lang talaga siya guys, na wala siyang makikitang data. Let's say for example, ito guys, maghahanap ako ng example. Tapos kung paano siya i-trade sa market. Okay? So kung makikita nyo guys, meron tayong isang doji candle right here. Okay? Dapat wala talaga siyang makikita na data. Wala siyang body. Alright? So kung makikita nyo guys, ito right here, isa siyang doji candle. Wala siyang data na makikita. Okay? Isa yan sa mga example na pwede tayong mag-trade sa market. Say for example, isa siyang selling position or isa siyang isa siyang let's say for example ito guys, doji candle. Okay? This one right here. Ayan. And then, paano nga ba i-trade yung Doji candle? So, for me guys, based on my experience, ang Doji candle is maganda siyang i-trade after the second candle. Doji candle plus second candle. So, ano nga bang ibig sabihin niya guys? After tayong makakita ng isang Doji candle, tingnan natin yung next candle guys, kung ano yung ifo-form niya. Let's say for example, within this data right here, sa doji candle na ito, the next candle is the bullish. Ayan. Ayan. Isa siyang bullish na candle. Meaning, after daw ng market na hindi siya sure sa price niya, kung marami bang buyers or marami bang sellers, tingnan natin yung next candle kung sino yung mananalo or magdo-dominate sa market, the sellers ba or the buyers. Okay? So kung makikita nyo, after the doji candle form, yung second candle is clearly a buyer's position or the bullish position. Okay? So kung makikita nyo yan, doji plus healthy bullish formation, pwede tayong mag-trade dyan. Alright, so kung makikita nyo, ano yung ginawa ng market after we see a doji candle plus the second candle na bullish, yung market is umangat. Alright, so ganun lang pag guys, ganun lang pag trade sa market. So kung makikita nyo, ang daming mga good examples ng isang doji candle right here. Alright, so yun lang yung key factor ng isang doji candle. Tingnan nyo lang yung next candle or the third candle or the fourth candle kung sino talaga yung mas angat. Okay? Kasi guys, let's say for example, kung makikita nyo to. So this one is a doji candle. Okay? Alright. So, we are clearly the second candle is a bullish candle pero hindi siya ganun ka strong. Okay guys? So followed by another consequences. Kung makikita nyo, this is a consolidation. Okay? Yan. Consolidation phase. So kung makikita nyo, meron tayong doji and then followed by bullish pero hindi umangat yung market. And then kung makikita nyo dito, sa bandan dito, the market breaks the consolidation phase, creating a momentum candle. Okay? And then the retraces, pwede tayong mag-trade dyan. And then the market pushes down. Alright? Okay, so ganun lang pag-trade ng doji candle, guys. Dapat mag-confirm tayo sa next 2 to 3 candles kung ano nga ba yung gustong gawin niya. Kasi yung doji candle, guys, isa yon sa mga candle formation na hindi sure yung market kung sino yung mas malakas, the sellers ba or the buyers. Okay? So, next one is the multiple candlestick. So, ano nga ba yung ibig sabihin ng multiple candlestick, guys? So, let's say for example, meron tayong support, and we have a resistance and we have a support right here. So, kung makakita tayo ng multiple candlestick, so meaning merong mga candlestick pattern na yung market talaga is hindi na aangat within that range. Let's say for example, dito, pumalo siya dito. And then we have a multiple confirmation na yung mga candlestick, ayaw niya talagang basagin yung resistance natin. So meaning, meron tayong chances na yung market is bababa. And then, kapag ka meron namang mga multiple candlestick confirmation dito sa taas, sa baba, na ayaw talaga niyang ibaba pa yung market. Gusto niyang umangat. So, we can clearly see a multiple candlestick confirmation dyan. Okay? So, what do I mean by that? Let's say, for example, let's hop on. Uh, okay. So, tingnan natin sa market kung gaano siya ka valid. Okay, guys. So, let's say, for example, we have a support and resistance within this area. Okay. Hmm, dito maganda din dito maglagay. Yan. So, na-explain ko na guys kung paano maglagay ng magandang support and resistance sa market. Yan. So, okay. So, explain ko lang guys ha. So, the part right here, multiple candlestick patterns daw. Ibig sabihin, may makakita tayong multiple weeks. May mga buntot daw guys na mga ganito sa market. Meron ding mga buntot na mga ganito sa market. Okay? So, let's say for example, dito nga na, ano guys, na data. Okay? So, clearly, we have a resistance and then we have a support sa baba. So, meaning guys, mag-i-interact lang tayo sa market kapag yung support and resistance natin na area is ma-hit. So, meaning, let's say for example, ganito yung mangyayari. Ayan, ganyan, ganyan. So, hindi tayo magte-trade kung yung area of the market is hindi pa pumapalo dito sa line natin na red. Okay? So, kung nandito pa lang yung price, ignore muna natin. Wag muna tayong mag-trade dyan sa prices na yan. And let's wait for the price to bounce in our support and resistance. So kung makikita nyo to guys, isa to sa example ng multiple candlestick rejections. Alright. So kung makikita nyo meron siyang tail. Okay, isa, dalawa, tatlo, apat. Okay? We have four confirmations na yung market daw dito na line na nilagay natin, ayaw niyang basagin or ayaw niyang tumaas pa. So we can now confirm that this data right here, pwede tayong mag-short in that position. Okay? Target natin is the next support or the next key level. Okay? So kung makikita na, yun ang ginawa ng market, binaba niya yung price ng gold. Okay? So, let's say for example, dito na naman sa data na to guys. Okay? Bumaba siya, umangat ng onte, tapos binasag niya yung ating support. Okay? So, kapag ka nabasag yung support, ano yung sabi ko sa inyo guys? When the support breaks, the support becomes resistance. Okay? So, nabasag niya. Let's wait for the market to retrace. And then this one, kasi support siya, magiging resistance na siya. Okay? Gagawin natin siyang green for the resistance. Okay? So, kung makikita nyo guys, sa data na to, alright? So, meron siyang, ano nga yung candlestick formation natin? Multiple candlestick, okay? Rejections, okay? Meaning, kapag ka meron tayong nakikita na weak, okay? Kung makikita nyo guys, ang daming weak niyan, dyan sa area ng ating key level. Meaning, the market is not going up anymore. Okay? So, kailangan na niyang i-reject yung market. So, kung makikita natin, kung magsisell tayo dito sa area na yan, kasi may nakita tayong mga multiple rejections, pwede tayong mag-short daw sa market. Okay? So, isa rin to sa mga technique guys ng mga support and resistance ng mga traders. Kapag ka na-hit yung mga key levels nila at nakakita sila ng mga candlestick formation, doon sila nag-trade. So kung makikita nyo, dalawa na yung tama natin dito sa trade na yan. Okay, that is all for the uh, candlestick formation. So next is the tweezer. Okay, tweezer candlestick formation. Meaning, example of the tweezer, we have a tweezer top and the tweezer bottom. Okay? So meaning, merong dalawang candle daw na opposite. Opposite. Tapos, same yung tail nila or same yung, ano nila guys, same yung direction ng kanilang, okay. So, for example, ganyan. Blue yan. Ito, magiging red. Yan. So, meaning, kung meron tayong support dito na area, meron tayong line dyan na area, and we can clearly see that the market is not going down anymore. So, merong chances na mag-a-up yung market or tataas yung price ng market. So, let's say for example, hanap tayo ng ganitong example sa market. Okay? So, hanap tayo ng ano guys, hanap tayo ng magandang key levels. Okay? So, from this data right here, meron tayong magandang ganyan, support. Okay. Yan. Meron tayong magandang key levels within that area. Okay. So, kung makakita tayo ng ganun daw, tweezer top, for example, this one right here, yung dalawa na yan, magkasalungat pero same ng tail. Okay. Pababa. Kung makikita nyo, madaming rejection talaga dito na area na nilagay natin. So, we can now enter a long position on the market. Pwede tayong mag-long dyan. Kasi, nakakita tayo ng isang tweezer top na candlestick formation. Alright, so, opposite naman, kung makita tayo ng tweezer bottom, so ano nga ba yung example ng isang tweezer bottom guys? Same pa rin, opposite siya na ano, candlestick formation. Yan, gagawin ko yung white. Okay. Yan. So, this one is a example of a tweezer bottom na example. So, let's say for example, meron tayong resistance The market is going up, going down, going up. And then, natap niya tong resistance natin. And then, merong nagpakitang ganitong magandang candlestick formation. We can go short for the market. Okay? So, let's say for example, dito guys, maghanap tayo ng good example. So, we have a support right here. Okay? Kasi meron tayong isa, dalawa, tatlo, apat, lima na top. So, magiging valid siya na support. Magiging valid siya na resistance. So, kung makikita natin guys, kung meron bang magandang example ng isang tweezer bottom. So, meron nga isa dito. Ayan, kung makikita nyo yan, yung dalawa yan guys. Opposite, uh, opposite colors, but they have a same week or meron talagang week na pababa talaga yung market. So we can now assume that the market will go short. Okay? So kung makikita nyo guys, ayan, merong reaction na magaganap dito lang sa data na yan. Okay? So hopefully meron tayong natutunan sa candlestick formation natin and then i-compile ko na lahat yung mga natutunan nyo on how to trade in the market. Doon lang sa beginner's course natin. So remember guys, the engulfing candle, momentum candle, doji candle, multiple candlestick, and twister top. Kahit yan lang yung alam nyo guys, meron na kayong background on how to properly trade on the market. So next video guys, I will teach you how to compile all the lessons on the beginner's course and then we can now finally trade on the market. Alright, so see you in the next video.